it's Whitney over at Water's Edge Counseling. Hope y'all had a nice Easter weekend. We did here at our house. It was relaxing. We needed some time to rest from everything that's been going on because we know the emotional toil of all this can really make you tired. So it was really nice to have some time to rest. So as I was thinking about what to kind of focus on this week, I think it'd be good to spend some time talking about couples and marriage during the COVID-19 crisis. We're seeing all kinds of things. We have some couples who are bored out of their minds because they're finding it hard to find things to do. We have other couples who feel exhausted and overwhelmed all the time because they have little kids and that takes up a lot of their energy, so it's hard for them to connect. Or maybe you have couples that are finding time to connect but in disagreement and not able to connect very well. Maybe some of their problems are coming out within their marriage. And so we want to work on how do we manage our marriage during the COVID-19 crisis. So the first tip that I want to give you is just spending time together. I know that can seem contrite, I guess, but how often do we not spend time with our spouses? And so it's important that you schedule time to be together. I know it can kind of feel like, oh, well, I see them around when I'm passing them in the house or when they're watching the kids or when we're doing other things. And so I think it's important that you actually schedule out that time to be together to have a conversation. And so if that's after you put kids to bed or maybe early in the morning or maybe you stop your jobs for lunch and you're talking to one another, making sure that you're having points of contact with your spouse is really important. Also, along the same lines, having fun time with your spouse too. Like there's time for connection, which is really good to actually talk to one another, but it's also good to have time where you're just having fun together for a minute. That could be watching a show, that could be taking a jog together. Maybe you play a board game together, or maybe you jump on a Zoom call with another couple and do like a couples date. Or maybe you have a little couples date outside in your backyard and you make some food and you sit outside and you talk to each other. Whatever it is, I really want to encourage you to make time for your spouse. Even if you're not getting along with them, make some intentional time because they'll see that as valuable and they'll feel important and they will give it back to you. So this week, I'm going to give you tips on how to keep how to manage your marriage during the COVID-19 crisis. And this is the first one, is to make time for your spouse. And we look forward to working with you over at Water's Edge Counseling. If you have any questions, concerns, reach out to us.